Ringwear. Something's called Ringwear. And Dave, there's a vinyl channel, used to be called Local Bandography. He'll always be Local Bandography to me, Dave. He is now the vinyl ambassador, which means, in essence, he represents all of us. He speaks for all of us. Is that right? He negotiates things. I don't know about that, Dave. No offense, Dave, but I don't know about that. But he is having a contest, and I like to support. Record down. You know, he said Ringwear. He wants to show one record of the Ringwear. Of course, originally I pulled this, but Ringo is not Ringwear, so that's wrong. That's wrong. So anyway, but I keep my records in pristine shape, and I will tell you this: until I moved out of San Francisco and moved to Seattle 8 years ago, and then started my journey into Discogs and incorporating my records into Discogs, except for a handful of old records, or maybe 100 or less. I didn't even have them in plastic sleeves. They were on my shelves like these, various versions of these over the last 20, 30, 40, 50 plus years. And my records hardly have any Ringwear. So I was looking, thinking, oh, I pulled that used record out, or I got that record. I couldn't find anything. I went to the very first record I got, my very first kind of official record, this copy of Meet the Beatles. There's no Ringwear. Now, there is a little bent corner there. Somehow something happened there. But come on, this up until the last few years, this wasn't even in an exterior sleeve. It's got a little bit of rip there, okay? You know, I mean, come on. 1964, I bought this album, or my mom bought this record. My mother bought this record for me. No Ringwear. Then I thought, well, in the UK, you know, the irony is my UK original, this is my original stereo, is this the stereo one? This is the stereo one. This has a little bit of a bend, but this is the fallback covers. Now, my friend John in Birmingham, England, really did a call out that the English don't have Ringwear very much either, because their records are in such pristine shape. Look how, I mean, and they're also these thin covers with glossy finishes from Garrett and Lofthouse, that printing company that printed most of these great records in the 1960s. But, you know, I couldn't even find, an old UK beat-up Beatle cover in my collection. Ringwear. I searched for Ringwear. Then I thought, oh, I know what I got. I know what I have for Ringwear. So I go to my Elvis Costello section, and I pull out this great record of Elvis Costello's. This great record from, what year was this? From 1980. I thought, 1980, come on, 42 years. There's got to be Ringwear on this one, because this was my original copy, my American copy of Get Happy. No Ringwear. Now, something's fishy going on here, right? You know about Ringwear? You know about this record? Well, so then I went next door to that album, and I pulled out my original UK copy. Now, remember UK, as John in Birmingham, the aforementioned John in Birmingham mentioned, you don't get Ringwear. But look, there's Ringwear. There's Ringwear. Well, of course, I'm not going to divulge the punchline for this record. Maybe you need to research it. But Ringwear. And then I pull the amazing version. Now, this is a long record for a single record, but Mobile Fidelity, that we all love and cherish, reissued this album on double 45 RPM. So it's expanded, it can breathe. And look, Mobile Fidelity, Ringwear. Mobile Fidelity, Ringwear. Elvis Costello's 1980 power pop, punkish, proto-punk, poppy, rock and roll masterpiece. Get Happy, Ringwear. Is it faux Ringwear? Well, you know, the vinyl ambassador Dave will have to explain that to the masses who are watching this video. Anyway, Dave, Thank you for inspiring us to pull our Ringwear records. I'm sorry that my personal collection is just too pristine and clean and pure for you and some of the viewers out there. But that's the fact, Jack. My records are in good shape. I take care of them. So anyway, I put a link below to Dave, the vinyl ambassador's channel. He was local bandography because he would shoot a lot of live footage of bands in clubs, which is great. So anyway, I've known Dave, I think, for 4 years now, almost 4 or 5 years now, from one of the Carolinas, North Carolina. There we go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Ringo loves you. What's my name?